What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Gulf Coast Smoke. My name is Alonzo. To my left is Penelope. To my right is my daughter Piper. And today we're bringing you a brand new seasoning comparison. So I'm extra excited about this one because we're comparing the brand new Swine Life BBQ's prime beef seasoning against Big Moe Cason's beef rub. Now, this Swine Life BBQ seasoning is brand new. I mean, it just came out last week. As soon as it came out, I ordered it, got some here, and I knew that this was going to be our next seasoning comparison. So, if you guys are new to the channel, these seasoning comparisons, we do not concentrate on the cook. Obviously, every time we put a piece of meat on the grill or the smoker, we want it to be good. But we're going to concentrate on the flavor of these beef rubs, on the look of these beef rubs, the texture, and everything in between. I want you guys to have a good idea of which one of these you should choose moving forward. Or if you like what I say, but I choose a different rub, you might say, okay, well, Alonzo and I, we have different palates. So I actually still do think I would like the rub that he didn't choose today. In the end, I'll put on a blindfold and we'll blind taste test these ribeyes that we're going to cook today. And I think that's the fairest way to figure out which one of these rubs I like better. In the beginning of the seasoning comparisons, I was never really picking a winner, and I had a lot of people that didn't really like that. I mean, I didn't have a lot of complaints, but I had enough complaints to where I figured, hey, let's do this the right way. And I think that a blind taste test is the fairest way to do it. Anyway, I want you guys to come on in. I'm going to pour the seasonings out on a piece of paper so we can look at the color. We can maybe get an idea of what the texture looks like. I'll show you the ingredients, and then let's get these ribeyes cooked up on my Weber kettle. Bring them inside.
Okay, Harvard got fired out. Bro's getting in. But it kind of wants to get on.
And we're going to, I don't remember what I said last, but we're going to pour the seasonings out. We're going to cook on the Weber kettle, and then we'll taste test these.
He's like, Nicholas.
Okay, so like I said a second ago, we're comparing Swine Life BBQ's prime beef rub and Big Moe Cason's beef rub. First thing I want to show you guys is the ingredients. So let's start with the prime beef. Salt, monosodium glutamate, MSG, spices. That's the first three ingredients. Over here on the Moe Cason, it's black pepper, salt, and garlic. So you can see that those first three key ingredients here are different on each of these seasonings. So obviously over here on the prime beef by Swine Life BBQ, salt is the main ingredient here. So obviously I'm expecting that to be salty. Salty does not mean bad. That's just what I'm expecting. I like salt on my beef, so I'm expecting that to be good. Over here on Moe Cason, black pepper is the first ingredient. So maybe we'll get a little bit of that black pepper kick when we taste these ribeyes. We'll see in the end, but I like that the ingredients on these are a little bit different, especially in those first three ingredients. Now what we'll do is we'll pour out some of the Swine Life BBQ here on a piece of paper. I like to put a little bit just so you guys can get an idea of the color. Obviously it's lighter. That's going to come from having plenty of salt in it. I do see some pretty decent sized granules there, the black pepper, some of the other spices, so I still think that's going to build a nice crust on this steak, especially when we sear it directly over heat. Now if we look at the Moe Cason barbecue, upon first look you can definitely see there's some larger granules in there. That black pepper does look like it's a different size than the black pepper on the prime beef from Swine Life BBQ. Now, again, you'll notice this is a little bit lighter. It's not as light as this, but it's still a little bit lighter. So in comparison, obviously the Swine Life BBQ seasoning is lighter and it isn't as coarse. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be better or worse. These are just the facts. These are what I'm seeing with my eyes. When it comes to a steak, I like for there to be a nice texture to my steak, but I don't like it to be too insane. So we'll see how both of these turn out. I would say both of these look right on. Okay, I've lost my co-hosts. Now it's time to season these steaks up, get them outside to my Weber kettle. We have some B&B lump charcoal we're going to be lighting up today in order to get a great sear on these. Then we're going to bring them inside and eat, talk about everything from the taste to the texture to which one we think is best.
Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Feeling like no, I'm coming back home. I'm dirt road all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone. Write my name in the stone. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Write my name in the stone. Cause I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. For real.
Okay, so a very simple cook later. These ribeyes are done. And now it's time to put on the blindfold and take 2 bites of these steaks and talk about the differences that I can taste in them and then recommend one moving forward. Or really what I'll do is I'll pick my winner of the day. So let me take off my glasses. If you guys are new to the channel, I've told you already before, I can hardly see without them anyway. But now we'll put on blindfold. It's got this little piece right here so you can't see like through your nose and stuff. So again, now I can't see anything. My wife will come up and she'll give me a piece. That's what we'll do it.
Go ahead.
All right, bite number 1. Where's the cutting board?
You can put it down right there.
Just right here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Of course, a great ribeye. Ribeye's always good. The seasoning tastes extremely good. If I'm being honest, that's extremely unique. I don't know what is in that, but of course I get black pepper, garlic, saltiness. That's a good seasoning. So I can't put my tongue on what that flavor is, but it is something I'm not too sure. We'll try and figure that out in the end, but anyway, let's go to the second one.
Put your hand up.
All right, bite number 2. Another good ribeye. Hard to beat a ribeye. Can I
Yeah,
just drop it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I should be done with this, right? So, with the first bite that I took, I got a unique flavor that, honestly, I want to say I haven't really tasted in a beef rub before. And with the second one, I tasted the ribeye right off the bat. Of course, I got a little bit of salt and pepper. But overall, I have to go with the first one. And it's because of that unique flavor. I still don't really know which one I tasted. But I have to go with the first one. So the unique flavor there was something that, again, I don't really think I've tasted too much in beef before. And then besides that, it was just a really well-rounded beef rub. I got saltiness, I got pepper, I got other spices. But I would say that whatever that unique flavor was on point. I mean, it made the steak taste really good. So, which one was the first one?
Swine Life.
The Swine Life? Okay. So, let's see what that unique flavor could have been. Salt, MSG, spices, sugar, dehydrated garlic, dehydrated onion, maple sugar powder, beef type flavor, umami medley. I think it was that umami medley. I think it might have been the umami medley that was the flavor I was tasting. I can't say for sure, but it was definitely something unique that, you know, like I said, I'm not trying to beat a dead horse, but it was something I haven't tasted before in a beef seasoning, and it was just really good. It was just really good. Now, again, the Moe Cason was not bad at all. I just felt like it was a pretty standard beef seasoning. And this one, definitely, it's different. It's different, but it's very, very good. Obviously, shout out to Swine Life, great seasoning. Shout out to Moe Cason, a great seasoning as well. You guys take from it what you will. I felt like the texture on both of them was very, very similar. I didn't get more of a crust or less of a crust on either one of these. They both turned out really good. Hopefully you guys enjoy the videos that we do when we're doing seasoning comparisons. And if you guys did, go ahead and like the video right now. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Moving forward, we're going to be doing a lot of cool things. And hopefully you guys join the family and you're along for the ride. As always, I really appreciate you guys tuning into this video. Thanks. We'll see you on the next one.